If you've recently wondered why your fan isn't working nearly as good as it did when you first bought it, then stay tuned for the correct way to cleaning your fan. Step 1. Find a fan that's dirty. Step 2. Find the clips on your fan. We have a clip here, clip there, clip there. Start taking the clips off. And that it just falls off. Next thing is to inspect the blades. We're going to look at the blades and see what kind of dirt, grime, or other. There might be some dust here. So on this particular fan, it's pretty easy. We can go ahead and unscrew this. And this will take the fan blade off. Just pop it right off. Make sure not to drop it. Eek. That's bad. That's ugly, and you don't want that going through your house. Step 2. Now that we have the fan components that we're going to clean, there's 2 ways of doing this. We could use the faucet, or we could take our vacuum cleaner and use our attachment and start going around here with doing this and this, flipping it, just sucking all that dust and dirt and whatever it is up there. But I'm on a budget. We'll ignore the vacuum cleaner thing and just start washing it. And the tool that you need is just, a little brush. So we're going to start brushing around. We don't want to make a mess. Keep it in the sink. Make sure to keep the bristles lubricated so to grip all that dirt and grime off these holes. And just clean around. Clean and rotate. Clean, rotate. Clean. Very smooth. Don't be jerky. There's some dirt here and grime there. Just start scrubbing. To tell you the truth, just going to keep on rotating and just maybe swirl motions. You're starting to see a little dirt come up. It's not looking too bad. Clean the outer edge. And this. And that. Remember, the fan circulates air, and it gives you kind of that peace of mind. The sound of the air, or the fan's air makes you feel really good. Well, it makes me feel good. Maybe it doesn't make you feel good. Everyone's different. See, that's the beauty of the fan. You can have it and keep it off, or you can have it and keep it on. That's your choice. So you just shake that off, and we're going to let that dry a little bit. Now we're going to go to the fan blades. This is the easy part. Nice easy motions to get that off. That's easy. Right in here is pretty dirty. It's only 5 blades. Yeah, this is gonna go quick. The tough part is getting here. We might have to use some dish detergent. Get it nice and sudsy. Just kind of wiggle it around. That up and down, left and right. Dishwash soap is supposed to cut grease, so it's gonna be pretty easy to cut a little bit of dirt and grime and dust. And that's not tough. I don't think the brush is really useful in this situation. You could even use your finger here. Use your finger and swirl it around. You want to respect this though. You don't want to break any of this. You know, especially this is where it attaches back to the rod that spins the blades. So be careful of the middle area, but of course be careful of everything. You don't want to be cracking a fan blade. In the end, your goal is to make everything run smoothly again. So let's just clean this off. Make sure to keep everything in the sink. It's looking good. Looking good. Not the cleanest in here, but this doesn't matter much. I think we're just gonna try and stay clean. Okay. Alright. That's not bad. Alright, part 3. Now that we've tackled the easier part of the fan, go to the back. And this is where the real dirt and grime starts piling up. See all that? That is what restricts the flow of air to those blades and really gives a nice stream to the airflow. So we're going to clean that up nice and quick and easy, just like this. All the tools you're going to need is some isopropyl alcohol, some sort of first aid alcohol. It cleans really nice. Q-tips, indefinitely. At least 3 or 4. I have 5 just in case. Phillips head screwdriver. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a very quick, informative video on how to clean your fan. So let's get back to this fan and start cleaning. Take the cap off dip it in there with your Q-tip. Make sure not to spill that, it's pretty pungent. And just slowly and very cautiously just start cleaning all of that gunk and all of the dust. Yeah, that cleaned up beautifully. Oh yeah, see the comparison right there? This is what we're going after, right here. The whole fan is going to be nice and clean like that right there. Oh boy. Oh, I cannot wait until this is done. So let's go ahead and just take maybe 3 or 4 minutes to clean all those little spaces out with your Q-tips, and we'll reassemble it all. And now that we're finishing up the back of our fan, we're going to take a look at how gorgeous it looks Look at that. I mean, that's bliss. You know, it looks great. Doesn't have to be perfect. Now we're gonna get to the motor. The motor part of it is interesting because a lot of dust can collect on the motor. You don't have to take the motor apart, but you see these two screws right here on this fan. It's pretty easy to access. You just take that, screw off, and then that screw off. So we have a Phillips head right here. That will take this whole fan shroud right off, and then we'll be able to get to the motor. So what you'll need for this is a Phillips head screwdriver to take these two screws out, and a can of compressed air after we get these screws out. Make sure not to lose the screws. They can drop on the floor. And now we have the motor. Remember where your screws are. So we're going to look at this motor, and it's not too bad. But look at all that dust. You can't just throw water on there. All the electronics will fail. So this is the tool you're going to need. Compressed air. So don't shake the bottle and keep it upright, and just start blasting the compressed air. Look at all that dust that's coming out. Let's reattach everything. So now that everything's reattached, we're going to look at the exterior, the base, the pole, everything, to make sure it's nice and clean. And this fan in particular is not looking nice and clean. Ooh, that's not too clean. So we're going to clean that off. This isn't a tutorial on how to clean. Well, yeah, it is, kind of. But now that everything is nice and clean and shiny, let's see how this bad baby runs.